Jedi Fallen Order has a dark secret, or rather, an ancient event, the aftermath of which can be seen in the halls of the tomb of Khajet on Dathomir. There's a link between this ancient relief on the tomb wall and all of these Zeffo statues scattered around the outside of the arena map. And the reason it's so unique, and you might have missed it, the reason I'm making this video today, is because part of what I'm about to show you was added to the game several months after launch. They've expanded this out and developed the game's dark history beyond what we originally had. Hey everyone, it's Andrew. This is something I stumbled across while making my last Jedi Fallen Order video, exploring outside all the map boundaries. The Dathomir Arena map, which was added as free DLC to Fallen Order with the Combat Challenges update, is set in a larger, expanded version of the Tomb of Khajet on Dathomir. During Jedi Fallen Order's story, this is the tomb in which Cal befriends Merrin and then defeats Taron Malicos, the shirtless Jedi exile. And this tomb has a very dark past. Something happened here that would change the course of history for the entire Zeffo race and lead them into extinction. So why are there so many Zeffo around the outsides of this map? Why do they look like they're in pain, like they're about to die, like they've been frozen in stone, similar to those who perished with the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in the lost city of Pompeii? What happened here on Dathomir?
My friend, it appears the Zeffo had some interest in Dathomir.
We've reached the tomb of Khajet in search of an astrium. The Night Sisters of Dathomir granted me passage, but even they warned me against these ruins. Something dark transpired here. I can feel it.
Eno Cordova, the Jedi whom you spend most of Jedi Fallen Order's story retracing his steps, was attempting to uncover the mystery of the Zeffo and why they went extinct. Very little is known about the Zeffo, but we do know that certain Zeffo sages were capable of wielding the Force.
It appears many, yet not all the Zeffo, could wield the Force. They called it the Life Wind, and those who wielded it, sages.
And while exploring each of Jedi Fallen Order's planets, there are three main tombs which Cal visits.
Three names appear with frequency: Aelram, Mitral, Khajet. It seems these sages held esteemed positions within their culture.
Khajet was a ruler among the Zeffo after both Aelram and Mictral, and was possibly one of the final Zeffo rulers. And unlike the other sages, Khajet established his palace on Dathomir, difficult to reach and secluded, and that's just the way Khajet liked it, because it was from this palace that Khajet ordered the destruction of the Astriums.
The Astrium. This relic is the key to the vault on Bogano. The dark side clouded every attempt at finding one on Dathomir.
The Astrium is the object Cal spends part of his journey in Fallen Order searching for. Finding the Astrium is how he eventually is able to get into the vault on Bogano to retrieve the holocron containing the names of the Force-sensitive children spread throughout the galaxy. Just like the Zeffo, little is known about the powers of these Astriums. They were used as part of the Zeffo's religious practices. What we do know is that they were used as keys to enter such vaults as the one on Bogano. And this is most likely why Khajet wanted them destroyed. They gave the Zeffo power, but Khajet was an authoritarian, a dictator. Khajet was power hungry and became consumed by the dark side of the Force, and therefore wanted no other Zeffo to be able to match his power, which is why he destroyed the Astriums. And that's also why, in his hands, in the Tomb of Khajet, was one of the last remaining Astriums, the one Cal retrieves after defeating Malicos. But why, then, are there so many Zeffo statues, Zeffo frozen in ash and stone in the hallways of the tomb?
My friend, I have never been one to shy away from the pursuit of knowledge. But the shadow of the dark side lies heavy in this tomb. I've uncovered Khajet's legacy. A ruthless leader who destroyed the Astriums and lives of any who opposed the sage's rule. These Zeffo were once Khajet's enemies. Brave rebels who stood against tyranny.
So what you're seeing, both in the tomb itself and all around the outsides of the arena, are the remains of those who opposed Khajet. And this is Kujet himself, wielding the power of the Life Wind and the Astrium to kill dozens upon dozens of Zeffo. This event, what you're seeing here, marked the decline in Zeffo culture and the beginning of their extinction. Crazy to see this actually brought to life and see all the Zeffo in pain as they die and are frozen. Comparisons could be drawn between Palpatine and the fall of the Jedi. Palpatine's words were, in order to ensure security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire for a safe and secure society. Although he said it a little more dramatically than that.
We shall have.
And then, of course, this was right after Order 66 and the Jedi Purge. So where Palpatine offered security to the galaxy, he also offered Anakin power over the Force, the power to save Padme. Kujet promised his followers power and control over the Life Wind, the Force, and then killed all those who opposed his dark ways. And what of the remaining Zeffo, the survivors? Well, like I said, this event you can see here marked the decline of the Zeffo. Too many had taken to a dark path, and after returning to Bogano to open the vault using the Astrium, Cal experienced a Force vision, which shed some light on the Zeffo's future.
I offer this record of our civilization to those who will follow. Despite our wisdom and technological achievement, we face extinction. Dogma blinded us to the path of balance, and gradually we allowed our pride to corrupt us. The greater control we sought, the further we fell into ruin. I lead the remnants of my people into the great unknown, hoping that we will finally find peace.
The exact meaning of the great unknown this Zeffo is referring to is a mystery, whether it's more literal, as in the unknown regions, or symbolic, as in death, the great unknown. But what we do know is this relief depicts Kujet's massacre of the Zeffo, with Kujet casting enemies into the pits below. I think it's pretty cool the developers have actually showed us this here. I'm not really sure if the Combat Challenges update was planned before Jedi Fallen Order released, or was implemented into the plan after the game became so successful. So I don't even know if they had the intentions to originally build this scene and show us what it looked like. But the fact these arenas are actually expanding the game's larger story and lore, I think is fascinating, especially because so little is known about the Zeffo, and we're actually able to witness such a significant event in their species' downfall. I love this kind of stuff in video games. I love the expanding lore and universe this type of depiction creates, and I'd love to keep making more videos like this, going deeper into more of Jedi Fallen Order's finer details and history of its planets and species. So let me know if you enjoyed this, and if you'd like to see more of Jedi Fallen Order's hidden details, watch this video here, and you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and join my Discord for more Star Wars gaming and everything else. And thanks for watching this. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.
Stay bombastic.